Hello, everyone. I hope that my microphone is working because my microphones were not charged today, so I don't have my personal mic on. So hopefully you can hear me. If you are watching, can you just let me know that you can hear me from the mat? Just making sure that you can hear everything that I'm saying from this side of the room. So if you don't mind sending me a message and letting me know that you can hear me, that would be great, and then we'll get started. So today is a restorative yoga class. What is restorative? To restore something means to bring it back to its original condition. But we know with our bodies growing and changing and, overcoming injuries and mental disabilities and physical, ailments, it's hard to bring our body back to what it was when we were younger. So in this class today, we will be working on just getting some more movement back into the body. We'll be working on clearing the mind, and we will also be working on deep breathing exercises. A restorative class is just kind of helping you bring yourself back to holistic health and bring the body back to a place that feels good. So if you're ready, let's get started. We're going to start in a seated position. So come to a seated position on your mat. Coming to a comfortable cross-legged position or whatever makes you feel good. Rest your hands on your knees and reach the crown of your head to the sky. Begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. As you inhale, fill your lungs completely, and as you exhale, breathe all of the air out like you're fogging a mirror with your nose. Allow your breath to become louder than your thoughts. Taking the longest, deepest breaths of your day. Reach the crown of your head to the ceiling like someone's pulling a string from the tip of your tailbone up through the crown of your head. Soften into your shoulders, arms, and hands. Relax into the hips, knees, ankles, and feet. And as you inhale, notice how your ribcage expands in every direction. And as you exhale, give it a little bit of extra effort by pulling the navel in towards the spine to press all of the air out. Now you may not be able to hear me breathing today because I don't have on my personal microphone. Just make sure that you're doing deep breathing with sound. And that just means loud breaths in and out through the nose. Excuse me. As you inhale through the nose, create a gentle snore or just a slight closing of the back of the throat. And as you exhale through the nose, imagine you're fogging a mirror. Allow your breath to be louder than your thoughts, like the sound of waves of the ocean. You can close your eyes or you can open your eyes. It's up to you. And start to let your day drift away. Tune into this present moment. Shut the door. Make sure wherever you are is quiet. No distractions. And just take a few moments for you. This is your time to take care of yourself. When you're ready, open your eyes and we'll do some gentle stretches and twists in the seated position. If you need to sit up on a pillow or block, go ahead. So let's interlace the fingers, send the palms forward, and reach the hands up as you bow your chin down. Breathing here for 1, breathing for 2, Breathing for 3. Let's take the arms over to the right side. Turn your head, look to the left. Feel that stretch up the left side of your torso. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, let's go to the other side. Now pull on your right hand and look towards your right side. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Inhale, come to center, and exhale, release the arms. Let's do some gentle twists. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, place your left hand onto your right knee. Bring your right hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist and look as far over your right shoulder as you can. Holding here for 3 slow breaths. Giving your eyeballs a stretch to the right. Working your chin over your shoulder. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Let's exhale, come to center. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Exhale, take your right hand to your left knee and take your left hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, look as far over your left shoulder as you can. Deep breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Exhale, come to center, and let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. You may want to put pillows or blocks underneath your legs if it's really uncomfortable in your inner thighs. Otherwise, just press those elbows down into the thighs. Pull your belly towards your feet, pressing the shoulders away from the ears, gazing to the front of your mat. We're going to hold here for 6 breaths. So notice if on the exhales your knees move closer to the earth. Start to release that area in the inner thighs. Don't fight the arms. Don't fight the elbows. Let the elbows do the work for you. Try to keep a nice straight spine as you lead with your heart. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Go a little bit deeper. 5. And 6. And then inhale, slowly come on up. And from here, we're just going to extend the right leg, keeping that left knee bent, bringing that left foot into the right thigh. And we're just simply going to fold forward. So as we fold forward, we're going to reach both hands to grab the right foot. If you can't grab the right foot, just go ahead and wrap a strap around that foot. And as you pull on the foot or the strap, bow your head to your knee for 6 slow breaths. And just notice how the breath sounds, how it feels as it moves in and out of the body. Use your exhales to let you melt deeper into the pose. Use your inhales to lengthen your spine. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. And 6. Inhale, lift your head. Walk your hands back up to center. Keeping that left knee in towards the right thigh. We're going to take this right leg and bring it across the body. So you're going to take the and make sure it's above your right knee. I love this pose. We do this pose almost every single class. And that's because I just love the twist that it gives me. So you can either grab your right leg with your left arm or hook your armpit to the outside of your thigh. And as you twist, look over your right shoulder. This is a great stretch for the spine. It's a great twist for the digestive system. It stretches through the hips, from the tailbone all the way up the spine through the neck, and then work that chin over your shoulder and even give your eyeballs a stretch to the right. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. 5. And 6. Exhale, release, and then let's straighten both legs and shake the legs out. Let's do the other side. Bring your right foot into your left thigh and just fold straight forward over that left leg. Bind your hands or use that strap around the bottom of your foot. Drop your right shoulder and exhale, bow your head down to your knee for 6 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. And 6. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release. Let's take that left foot and bring it across the body to the outside of the right knee. And then go ahead and use your right arm to hug the knee, bringing your left hand behind your back. Try to ground down into the left sits bone. And if you want to go a little deeper, take your right arm to the outside of your left thigh and look all the way over your left shoulder. Deep breathing for 1. 6 breaths here. Suck that belly in, twist as much as you can. Use your arm to help you twist a little bit deeper. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. 4. 5. And 6. Exhale and release. Good. Let's straighten the legs on the mat and shake it out. Okay, we're going to do some strengthening exercises. So inhale, bring your arms up, spread your fingertips wide, and look forward, bringing the arms by the ears. Good. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, fold forward, touch your toes. Inhale, you can drag your fingertips all the way back up. Reach up. Exhale, touch your toes. Drop the hands. Inhale. Hands up. Exhale, touch your toes. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, touch your toes. Let's do 3 more, and on that third one, we'll hold the forward fold. Inhale, hands up. Stretch through the arms. Exhale, fold, touch the toes. Drag the hands. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold, touch the toes. Last one. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward, grab your toes, grab the outsides of your feet, use your strap or interlace your fingers around the bottoms of your feet and bow your head, stretching through your lower back and hamstrings for 6 breaths. Deep breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, and 6. Release the hands and slowly lower. Come on, back up to a seated position and place your hands right underneath your shoulders, straight arms, shoulder blades roll back, chest is lifting, flex the feet, doing some core work here. Inhale, right leg up, exhale down. Notice how my back is sagging. I'm going to try to prevent that by inhale, left leg up, exhale down. Right leg up, right leg down. Left leg up, left leg down. If you want to take it deeper, you can do it without hands. Up and down. Up and down. Switch legs. Up and down. Up and down. Use your core. Suck that belly in. Try not to sag into the back. Up and down. It's hard not to sag into the back. Up and down. It takes a lot of strong quadriceps. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Switch legs. Up and down. 2 more. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. And left leg. And release. Nice job, everybody. That's a little bit challenging. So we're going to stay here. Now we're going to do another strengthening pose, which is called Pervo Tanasana. If you are not that strong, you're going to do what we call crab pose. It's something you probably did in elementary school. So you're going to turn your fingertips inward. Crab pose, your feet are spread, and you're just lifting your hips. And you want to lift your hips as high as you can and look to the ceiling. In Pervo Tanasana, Western stretch, your hands are the same, but your feet are together and your legs are straight. Your head goes all the way back. Instead of just looking at the ceiling, you're trying to look at the wall behind you. Ready? Inhale, lift the hips, toes to the mat, head back. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Exhale and slowly lower down. Let's cross the legs. Roll forward onto your hands and knees, and we'll do some spinal strengthening exercises. Sorry. All right. So if this is too uncomfortable on your knees, put a pillow, a blanket, or something underneath your knees to help. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, try to spread between your shoulder blades. Notice how round my back is. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back. Suck the belly in, chin to your chest. A few more here. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Good. Let's bring the toes together. Spread the knees, sit on your heels. Reach your hands forward and rest your forehead down onto the mat. Rest here in pose of the child for several breaths. And then slowly drag your fingers up towards your body and come to your knees. So a part of restorative yoga is a lot of hip and knee exercises, and that's because people who are sedentary or sit for long periods of time or stand and just do the same thing over and over again need a lot of exercise in the hips. That's when the hips are tight, the lower back is in pain, the knees can be in pain. So we want to make sure we can release the hips because the muscles are all intertwined here. So we're going to step our right foot forward and bend into the left knee, doing a gentle twist, working that digestive system, taking that left elbow across the body, Bring the hands in prayer position. If you want to go a little bit deeper, come into a runner's lunge. And if you want to go deeper into the twist, extend your arms, placing your left foot on the mat next to your right foot. If you're here, or no matter which pose you're taking, look up for 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And breathing for 3. Slowly drop that left knee, release the hands, and take your right knee back. And we're going to rest again in pose of the child. I like to do my pose of the child when we do hip exercises with my knees spread wide. So if you want to do it with knees spread wide, go ahead. And then inhale, come back up to the hands and knees. We're going to send that left foot forward. And inhale, come on up. And we're going to do the opposite. So take your right elbow across your body in that twist. Hands in prayer position. Curl your back toes if you want. And look up. Extend your arms if you'd like. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Exhale, drop the knee, plant the hands, take that left leg back, and again, rest in pose of the child. And then we're going to inhale, and we're going to work on some strengthening poses, continuing. So we're going to do some plank poses. We'll start with on the knees. So walk your knees back. Make sure your knees are behind your hips and your toes are curled under. We're going to bring the shoulders over the hands. And notice how I'm kind of sticking my butt up and my back is arched. We're going to lower straight down. Don't bring your chin to the front of your mat. Bring your chin right down in front of your face. Hover over the mat if you can, and then use your toes. Push yourself forward. Inhale, up dog. Flip your feet. Exhale, down dog. Good. Drop your knees. Let's do it again. Come forward till your knees are behind your hips, shoulders over your hands. Look forward. Inhale. Bend your elbows in towards your body. Lower your chin straight down. Exhale. Slither forward, come to the tops of your feet. Up dog, inhale. Curl your toes under, exhale, down dog. And then drop to your knees. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Drop to your knees. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists, look forward. Exhale, drop your chin down. Inhale, come to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last one, come to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And rest in pose of the child, knees together or knees apart. It's up to you. Bow your head, rest. And then after we do all that shoulder stuff, come on back up to the knees and interlace your fingers. Spread your knees a little bit wider than hip width. Send your arms down behind you. If you want to lift, you can. And look up for 3 breaths. If you want to go and fold forward, you can. Breathing for 1, 2, and 3. Let's take another back bend. This one's going to be a little bit deeper. Hands to the lower back. Push those hips forward. Roll the shoulders back. Look up. Breathing for 1. Notice the stretch in the quadriceps. Breathing for 2. And 3. Good job. Let's rest in pose of the child again. Knees apart or knees together, whatever feels good to you. And then come on up. And let's just bring the legs around. And we're going to do several poses on our back. Restorative poses are great to do on your back. It gives you a lot of support, and these would be mostly gravity poses. And a gravity pose is a pose where you use the weight of your body, kind of like yin yoga, where you put yourself into a position and then you just hold it, and you just let gravity put you in that position. So round your back, bend your knees, slowly roll on down to your back. And once you're there, you can hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. And then straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, and pull that left knee over to the right side. You can hook your toes behind your left thigh and use your hand to push down into that right hip. And turn your head and look towards your right side. And then inhale, bring the knee up, give the knee a hug. Squeeze that hip. We did some hip stuff today. Let's do the other side. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Take the left leg over to the right side and reach your left arm out to the side and look to your left hand. And exhale, release, come back to center. Hug both knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And then spread your feet as wide as your mat. And we're going to do some bridge poses. Lift your hips. Interlace your fingers underneath your body. And then walk your shoulder blades together. If your neck is pressing against the mat, you're like this is not good. Lift your chin slightly. Push your hips a little higher. 3 breaths. We're going to do 3 of these. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Slowly lower down. Stay here. Take a break. And when you're ready, push into those feet again. Lift those hips. Interlace your fingers. Walk your shoulder blades together. Ground down through the feet. 3 breaths. Breathing for 1. 2. And 3. Exhale, lower down, release. Last one. Take a little break. Inhale, roll those hips up off that mat. Interlace your fingers. Walk your elbows or arms together. Press your arms and hands down into the mat. Lift your chin. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. And 3. Exhale, lower down slowly. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Let's do a happy baby pose. Grab those arches of the feet. Rock from side to side. Open those hips. Massage that lower back into the mat. And then bring your knees into your chest. Bring your feet flat and let your knees open out to the sides, making a little butterfly with the legs. Placing your hands by your inner thighs. Tuck your shoulder blades under and close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let your body melt down into the earth. Let the legs become heavy as you put a little pressure on those inner thighs to open the hips. And notice this curvature in the back as you're in this pose. And extend your legs out long, spreading your feet about the width of your mat. And bring your arms down by your sides. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 1 more, like you're a deflating balloon falling to the earth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And let your body melt down into the earth. As you allow your body to melt to the earth, find stillness. From the moment we wake up, from the time we go to bed, we're pretty much moving the whole day. We're moving, we're thinking, we're doing. So let's just take these few moments to just rest, to just be still, and allow the body and the mind to be quiet so that we can prepare ourselves for the rest of our day. Start to deepen your breath, taking fuller breaths than you did in this resting pose. Feel the back of the lungs press into the floor as you allow them to expand with your inhales, and start to wiggle around, maybe moving your fingers and toes, maybe gently turning your head from side to side. And then stretch those arms up over your head like it's your first morning stretch. And bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest, and rock from side to side. You can roll to one side or you can roll up to a seated position with me. And then when you're ready, go ahead and push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. And thank yourself for getting on your mat today. Whether you get on your mat for 5 minutes or 5 hours, it's always a benefit. And some days you can give yourself more, and some days you give yourself a little bit less time. But try to carve out that time every day for you to be present, to be alone, to be quiet, and to clear the mind. Because when you go through life with a clear mind, it just makes every interaction so much more easy. Let's do a closing Om before we part. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam Nyayena margena mahim mahishaha Gobramanibhyaha shubhamastu nityam Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May prosperity be celebrated. May rulers rule the world with law and justice. May divinity and profound knowledge be protected, and may all beings of this world be happy and free. Om, peace, peace, perfect peace. Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Namaste.